Have you ever had an entire conversation with someone without them actually being there? Maybe you're taking a shower, walking somewhere, or lying awake at night, and suddenly your mind creates an entire scene. You're explaining something perfectly, giving the response you wish you'd given before, or imagining a future moment where everything finally works out. Sometimes you're even preparing for something that hasn't happened yet. None of it is real, but the emotions are real. You can feel angry, excited, anxious, or even relieved because of a situation happening entirely inside your head. So, why does your mind keep creating scenarios that may never happen? Psychologically, this is often a form of mental simulation. Your mind imagines possible situations and plays them out before you actually experience them. In a way, your imagination becomes a private rehearsal space. You might replay an old conversation, except this time, you know exactly what to say. You might imagine an upcoming situation and practice how you'll respond. Or you picture yourself succeeding, being recognized, or finally reaching something you've wanted for a long time. But sometimes your mind goes in the opposite direction and starts preparing for everything that could go wrong. What if I fail? What if they misunderstand me? What if the conversation goes badly? Before anything has even happened, your mind is already preparing a response. And that's where things get interesting, because these scenarios aren't always just random thoughts. Sometimes your mind is trying to resolve something that still feels unfinished. Maybe it's a conversation where you never got to say what you really wanted to say. Maybe it's anxiety about something that could happen in the future. Or sometimes your mind is simply looking for a sense of control because real life is unpredictable. You can choose what you say, but you can't choose how another person responds. You can't rewind a conversation and try it again. And you can't guarantee that someone will understand you the way you hoped. But inside your imagination, you can. You can say the perfect thing, get the response you wanted, and even change how the situation ends. For a moment, everything feels clear and predictable. And that's one reason imaginary scenarios can feel strangely satisfying. But there's another side to this. A useful mental rehearsal can slowly turn into a mental loop. You can rehearse a difficult conversation so many times that you never actually have it. You can imagine success so vividly that thinking about it starts feeling easier than working toward it. Or you can replay a painful moment again and again, even though the real moment is already over. The simulation was supposed to prepare you for reality, but sometimes it starts replacing it. And that's the difference that matters. Imagining fake scenarios isn't automatically a bad thing. Imagination helps us plan, prepare, create, and make sense of experiences we haven't fully processed. The real question is what those scenarios are doing for you. Are they helping you understand something? Are they preparing you for something you're actually going to do? Or are they giving you a safer and more predictable version of reality, where everything stays under your control? Because your mind can replay the past, rehearse the future, and create conversations that may never happen. It can give you the perfect response. It can even give you the ending reality never gave you. But no matter how real those scenarios feel, they're still happening inside your mind. Real life happens in the conversations you can't completely control, the moments you can't rewind, and the experiences you could never perfectly predict. So the next time you catch yourself disappearing into one of these scenarios, ask yourself one question. Is this helping me prepare for my life? Or is it quietly starting to replace it? And now I'm curious, what kind of fake scenarios do you imagine the most? Let me know in the comments.